There's actually a wall here. It's unexpected. Welcome back to Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Ooh, the snow is so detailed on top of... Is it really snow? Like, this looks like it's just sand, which I guess that was the idea in the original, but it doesn't... So, in the original, it looked like everything was snow here. Here, in this version, it looks like they interpreted mostly as sand, which, okay, that makes sense. I think it's actually consistent with the show, except, well, the show has sand, like, you can slide on sand with, like, a board and whatnot. It also has actual snow, though. So everything just being covered in sand doesn't make much sense. Unless you come up with some idea like there's just a bunch of wind blowing sand everywhere, which actually would be a pretty cool idea. Like just a place where there's a bunch of sand blowing everywhere, so everything is coated in sand, and then you can slide down the sand and whatnot. But that's not what this game does. So, anyways, Plankton. I also really like this vlog, so I'll skip this.
I found another golden spatula for you.
Oh boy! Can I have it?
Sure, if you fall down to the bottom of this pit.
Well, that's not a problem. I did that once already.
Isn't there a safer way?
It's always safety with you people. I suppose you could bungee down.
Yeah. Plankton was the one asking me that, apparently.
Bungee off this hook for a prize.
Oh, what happens if you say no? Huh. But, yeah, I'm happy I didn't skip that dialogue, because I always thought that dialogue was funny. Watch out. What? Something on the wall here or something? What's happening here? I feel scammed. I feel like I'm being treated in a very unethical, dishonest way.
You've just met the Sponginator.
I can actually just like drop... I can just drop all the way down to here. It's really... They let you stand like right next to the spatula without picking it up. Oh. Stuck there for a second. In the original, if you managed to get stuck in a certain place for a certain amount of time, like in midair, you could actually get the game to make you respawn. That way. Doesn't seem to work here though. But in the original, if you disabled Hans, you could just walk around on the bottom of the ice there. Also, since this was something that I noticed earlier, I don't want to forget it. Purple. Felt like there was a wall there or something. There is a wall here, kinda. Whoa, slippy and slidey. I don't imagine I could actually get up here. Probably not. Anyways, let's actually get that spatula and get on going. It's weird, because in the original, generally any kind of blue rock, it would usually be more purple, but any purple rock you saw would actually be a certain type of collision that you could not stand on, no matter what angle it was at. Whereas in this game, it seems totally different. It seems like blue rock is just normal collisions, and you can stand on it because of that, which means you can seriously break stuff you couldn't before. I guess I can't go over there, Sandy. Not that I know what I would do if I went all the way over there, Sandy, but... There's one thing. So there's a little joke cutscene in this area with Patrick. And you see Patrick in some random place. It's actually outside the play area. If you got out of bounds in this area, I wonder if you could find Patrick. That would be my one motivation to actually get out of bounds in this area. Jeez, I wouldn't even have a choice to like... I can't even move. Oh, my controls are like... My controls are inverted. Where am I? Oh, because the camera's facing one way. Can I get hurt while I'm... Bunging? Bunging is a lot less gratifying in this game. Like, there are no sounds. There you go. If you die, it makes a sound, but so, the camera reoriented itself opposite of the way I was facing when I actually hit the... Guess I can get that. The camera reoriented itself opposite the way I was facing when I actually hit the bungee. I guess I'll reverse my controls.
Keep up the good work, buddy of mine! And don't forget to help me out with the chum bucket.
I'll be sure to. I accidentally dropped something if you're wondering what I was doing just then. Anyways, we haven't even seen Sandy in here yet. So the fun for running around doing stupid stuff has only just begun. What's with the fog? Oh my god, game. And it's not like this is me having low settings or anything like that. It's like there are no graphic settings for this game.
Smells like victory.
But let's first get this guy. That's the sound I want to hear. This game doesn't feel very rewarding sometimes. You don't get to hear like the nice sounds that acknowledge you doing cool things. Very often. Up and down. Did those not have signs before in the original? I feel like they might not have. Yeah, I thought that guy was gonna fall off the ledge, so I didn't actually go for him.
Another find for Patrick.
So can I actually just like drop down to near ice level here too? Oh, I can't stand on anything. Yeah, they only take you away once you actually reach the ice, which, I mean, I guess, I don't think from a game design perspective it's the wisest thing,
1,000. Ready or not, here I come.
but I find it enjoyable.
Get rid of the robots up.
Anyways,
Kerplooey.
some of the little silly things that the characters can say are the most entertaining.
Meow. Hi, Gary.
It's always weird to me how you couldn't go inside here. It was like kind of an important part of a ski resort.
Take that.
Anyways, sending to the rescue. By that I mean breaking the game some more. Probably. So in the original, I had made so many efforts to try to get up to...
You don't say.
Oh, sorry.
Well, there must be a way up there.
Cut off Gary. So in the original, I believe you could actually just jump from here, like that. And otherwise, you're supposed to go up here. How are you supposed to get up here, though? Wait, there's some things in this game I've exploited so many times, I actually don't remember how you're supposed to do them. You're supposed to just jump around here, I see.
Shinier the better.
Nothing fancy.
Feeling refreshed.
But like in the original, you can actually just jump up here, like that.
Hey,
I made so many efforts to try to figure out how to get the spatula on top of the ski lodge here in the original without playing as Sandy, and I could not do it. Someone eventually found how to do it because there was a weird glitch someone found that lets you get a bunch of vertical speed in this game. Ooh, hello. Hello. We're making progress here. We can see out of the world now here. I don't know if I can go to anywhere from here though. And it's not a particularly special vantage point either. Although if there's any place I can go that's gonna let me like break things, it's probably gonna be through these hooks up here. It's weird how some things turn kind of white in some spots. Like the roofs will be a little bit white. Most other things will be totally sand colored. At the same time, the implication is probably that since they know you can spin around or swing around up here, there are probably walls in place to prevent you from actually like going out of bounds. So Patrick is probably in one of these random outside areas though that you can see from here. Or somewhere around there. I can't stand on that one. Ah! I can stand on some things, but nothing. Ooh. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Ah, nothing there. Darn. I feel like I have potential. I'm not sure I can do anything from there, unfortunately. It's an interesting spot I can get to, but I don't see how to get anywhere more interesting from there. There's also the question whether they can get anywhere interesting from the top of the ski lodge itself. I feel like it's easy to forget because it kind of blends into the background, but it's kind of funny to me that the robots in this game are immature enough to just TP everything. Like back here, I imagine they've covered this up pretty well. Yeah. In fact, they expect you to go over here because there's a shiny object here. Here is interesting because you can actually see out of bounds, but you can't really do anything out of bounds, it doesn't look like. You can see some stuff underground. Huh. I'm sure there ought to be something you can do here. Like, they took a big risk letting this kind of geometry exist with you being able to just lasso anywhere you want from here. I have one idea. It's not quite what I had in mind originally, but curious. That's what I'm thinking.
Hello, Plankton.
Oh, the mammal.
That was made a lot funnier by Sandy being so dramatic about it. Jeez. Don't call Sandy a mammal, I guess. So I imagine, though, that they were smart about this over here. Kind of? They are moderately smart. Probably can't do anything funny like skipping out of... Also, that's how I talked to...
Howdy, Squidward.
Why can't I just have a day off?
But, for instance, I should, of course, be able to go on top of that taxi sign. If there's anything interesting to do with that, I don't know, but... There's an invisible wall here, but... I can still go over here from here. Okay. Doubt I can do anything interesting from here, though. Well, it's literally just a wall. Can you not even walk past here? No, that's surprising. It's just my natural instinct to look at these things. I'm part of it. This game eggs me on, I feel like, when it comes to just exploring everything the way that I do. Because, and you see that I find all these little enticing things. Like, I come in here and immediately I find out that I can do this. I can get up here. Where are you doing, Sandy? Where are you going? Oh, I'm standing. There we go. You can stand on weird places like this. You can almost go down into the ice down there. In fact, I still haven't actually seen what happens when I try to go all the way over here. Oh. It's frustrating. I see other places I can stand on top of unexpectedly. Like, I can see out of the level right here. And I can run all the way over here. I can stand on the geometry right here. And I feel like I can probably make something out of this. Somehow. Something interesting. Like, I'd love to just... For me, the ideal would be to actually find some kind of out of bounds here. Some kind of out of bounds exploit. Some way of getting out of bounds, and then from there... Can I not lasso stuff in here? There are things to lasso, I know it. Let me lasso. There you go. And it just feels so tempting. Feels like I'm so close to doing so many interesting things here. Especially...
Ow.
Oh!
There's nothing a land critter can't handle. Ow.
There we go. Skipping things.
Buzz off, you little pest.
And then you can almost do interesting things way out in the back here. Also, other questions like, could I do anything interesting over here? Like, could I stand on these mounds on the roof? Probably not, because I suspect there's a wall there. But I may be wrong. Could I stand on top of that part of the rock there? Like, there's just so much potential in this one little space. And keeping in mind that part of... Whoops. Trying to... Sure as I have a hard time pressing this button than I should sometimes. And keep in mind that it's pretty natural to compare this to the original. There is naturally a desire to see how it varies and how it's different if it is, and where it is and isn't. So for instance, I was always really frustrated that in the original, there was actually an invisible wall to the side of this thing, and you could not stand on it. You couldn't stand on the roof at all. Here you can stand on the roof. Although even so, looks like there's a wall here. Again, you can see through the back. Curious if I could be like, I should get over the wall on the left, or I was able to get on top of this area, but I feel like I can't do that. Might be able to stand on something over here. Yep. So looks like there's an invisible wall over here too. Oh, you can see back through here. Like, look, all these, even if I can't get anywhere too interesting, I can also see all these crazy things in all these places. That was an interesting animation. Pushing the limits of this game, which for some reason aren't quite as far out as you might expect either. Am I just allowed from standing on here? No? I can't stand on the, like, chunky looking rocks over there, but I can stand on these ones. I don't imagine. Oh. Did I see I could lasso something for a second? Yeah, it's probably just that chuck. Also, like, fall in here. Sandy has a hard time in here. Sandy's having a really hard time. See, look at the joy of discovery. She's flapping as hard as she can. I'm guessing I can't do anything too interesting from here. Oh, I can see out the world there. Little things, you gotta find where the game's weak and you gotta push at it. And then that can turn into such interesting things.
Lion squirrel coming through.
Like me having found just a minute ago. That you can get to some interesting places from here. Now I realize I might be like retreading ground that others have already gone over, because I haven't actually looked into what other people have done with this game at all. Like what glitches people haven't found and things like that. I haven't looked at any of those things. I would like to get on top of this somehow, but if there's something I could lasso, I could get more height here. Of course, there is a wall here. Might not be able to pass anyways. But in any case, I can still get over here. Which is pretty appealing. I can see back through that thing. I can stand on a little bit of this sandy part. But it looks like there was a wall all the way on the... Should I go to the left from here? There's just a wall there, fortunately. Which is really disappointing, because there would be so much potential for doing crazy stuff there otherwise. There's just a wall right here. The ultimate ideal would be to get over that wall, and then you could probably do all sorts of things. It feels like this whole area, even in places that you shouldn't be able to get to, is walled in. Which is unfortunate for me. But I realize I spend a lot of time doing this. Hopefully some of you can share my appreciation though for finding strange, interesting things like this. Next episode we can actually go down some slopes. Because of course I don't think there's much else to try to do in here. I have a feeling that it might be possible to find something else in here, something fancy, something broken. My ultimate goal personally would be to find Patrick. Because Patrick ought to be somewhere in some out of bounds area here in this area, or in this room, so to speak. And I'd love to find that. I'd love to at least be able to see Patrick somewhere. Ideally, actually access Patrick. But he's probably somewhere way out wherever. I think in the original he was actually out back in this direction, behind the greenhouse actually. Behind the green lodge, or what do you want to call it. I think that's where Patrick was in the original. Maybe there's some tikis out there too that are unused. Everywhere else, it seems like you just... And most of these places, you find maybe some holes, but largely just invisible walls, because the game knows that you can access these places, which is a little frustrating. Because you get all these hooks. It's so enticing because you get to places you clearly shouldn't be able to get to, but then there's still an extra layer of protection beyond that. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. Let's play. Top and bottom.
Nothing like a bit of roping to get the heart pumping.
Rehydrated, where we do whatever it is we decide to do here. And by that I mean we'll actually go on some slopes because we haven't done that yet. In fact, even just to like make myself keep that promise, being done to copy around. And we'll start next episode here. Bye everyone. Well, not yet, because I have to show this cutscene. I can't see much when it's so darn foggy, game. Jeez. I don't think You've Hit Rock Bottom is a very good way to advertise rock bottom.
Well, if it isn't Sandy Cheeks.
Why are we yelling from so far away? Anyways.
Good riddance. That's
Admittedly.
awful pretty.
See when Timmy just run around in these places. Like, look what I can do here. Like, I'm literally seconds in. And look, I've already found another spot. I spent literal seconds here, and look, I can already find another spot. Where I can do this. Where I can make squishy Sandy. It's that easy. Like, I go anywhere, and I just see opportunity. This is a game full of possibilities. For all the wrong reasons. I bet now I can probably get some interesting spot near the top of this thing. I just jump in the right place. Guess I can get pretty high on here. Can I stand on this part? No. Okay, but I can stand on here. Can I stand on here? Seemingly not, at least not that part of it. Might be able to stand somewhere on here. If I can't stand on this overhang anywhere though. No, look, come on, Sandy. And still... Maybe I can stand over here. No? That's not a problem, because I can also jump all the way on here. Now from here, I can reach the top of this. Can I stand on this? Yes. Okay. I seem to try to get on top of here. I don't know if I can do that because I don't have enough height. I'll play with the rocks over here. These ones I can't go on top of, no. Alright, but now he's still found a new lead. He can still go on top of this. Maybe somewhere else from where I'm jumping from. And this might be able to take us somewhere. Maybe put in a little bit more effort. Curious if I can manage to jump on top of this thing here, but it might be pretty tough if there is a way. So I feel like I have just barely not enough height. I'd have to put a bit more thought and effort. I'm not used to being able to stand on some of these things though, like namely being able to stand on rock, because you couldn't do that in the original usually. Okay, I didn't expect to get stuck there. So many little opportunities everywhere you look in this game. Like I'm tempted to think you could get up there somehow. I feel like I could. If there was anything for me to lasso, for instance. I don't think I can lasso anything here. That would be helpful. Can I lasso anything from on top of here, for instance, to get extra height? I don't think so. If I could, that would also be useful. I don't think I can get any extra height off of anything here. Of course, there were some tikis I blew up earlier. But I could probably only reach them from out here. I don't suspect they'd be helpful here. Can you stand on top of this thing? Yes, you can. I don't know if that would be useful at all. Ah! Oh, but I can also use these potentially? Like, I realize, this is just me showing, again, there's just so many little things you can do in so many spots in this game. Just kind of as a justification for why I managed to spend so much time doing that this episode. By doing more of it this episode, I guess. Rather than doing it next episode. Maybe. It's also tempting, because sometimes you find really cool and amusing things. Or for instance, okay, so I can stay on top of this here. And I found that tiki there. Where can I lasso that tiki from? I can lasso that tiki from here.
Bam!
So can I use that potentially to get extra
Someone
height and
better
then
make good use of all these.
jump on top of there? It's an idea. Or somewhere else weird? And of course there's so many questions about whether I might be able to glide in weird places along the track too. I'll leave it here, but my point being, there's so much stuff to do in this game. So many little cracks, so many little loose strings to tug at. And that's where a lot of the fun is for me. So I hope you'll forgive me if I spend a lot of time tugging at those strings, because sometimes, as you've seen, sometimes one can come loose. And then it's beautiful to watch unravel. Anyways, bye everyone.